Hi. So today we will see how to use CloudFormation with AWS. So first thing we need to understand what is CloudFormation. So CloudFormation is basically for provisioning cloud resources or AWS resources. Resources means like we want to create some EC2 instances, we want to create some S3 bucket. So this S3 bucket, EC2 instances, these are the resources. So how exactly this CloudFormation works? So we need to write basically some code for creating a template. So these templates will be in JSON format or YAML format. So it's like infrastructure as code. We are writing our infrastructure requirements in one configuration file. And then we are giving this file, or we can say we are storing this file maybe in S3 bucket, or we are uploading this file into the S3 bucket. And then with the help of CloudFormation, we are provisioning that particular environment. In the CloudFormation, we will create a stack, or we will upload this file in the CloudFormation. CloudFormation will read over this configuration file, and in the background, CloudFormation will create or provision that particular infrastructure. For example, we want to create one EC2 instance. So one way is there, we will log in into the management console and we will follow the steps for creating. We will select the AMI, we will give the security groups, we will select the instance, availability zones, everything we will select, and then we will launch the instance. Another way is there, we can configure that all the information, whatever we want in our EC2 instance in one file, maybe in JSON file or in YAML file. And then we can upload that particular file in the S3 bucket, or then we can use the CloudFormation. The CloudFormation, we will tell our file path, or we can upload our file in the CloudFormation as well. So once we will run this file in the CloudFormation will create that EC2 instance for us. And once it is ready, we will able to see that events and the resources what CloudFormation has created for us. So we'll try to understand the same thing. We will try to create one EC2 instance with the help of one configuration file. So already I'm having one file. We can see this is one YAML file. Here I have defined resources. Resources means I want EC2 instance, and this is my name of resource basically, and type is like I want AWS EC2 instance. So this is my resource, we can say. I have defined some properties for this particular resource, like basic information, what will be the ImageId, or what will be the instance type for this. So I'm using here this ImageId. So this is the free tier one, and instance type I want t2.micro, because t2.micro is eligible for free tier one. So we want to use this simple file. So once we will execute this file in the CloudFormation, so CloudFormation should create one EC2 instance based on this file, and instance type should be t2.micro. We are not defining any other information like security group or some other configuration here. As of now, our requirement is to just create one EC2 instance, not from the management console, but let the CloudFormation create it for us. So we'll go to the management console. Now we will search that AWS service CloudFormation. So we'll type CloudFormation here. So it will come like this. So we can see here stacks. Under CloudFormation, we can create number of stacks. So stacks, basically, if you say create a CloudFormation stack, use your own template or a sample template to quickly get started. So template is the YAML file where we have defined the configuration. So we'll say yes, create a stack. So we can see here we are getting three options basically. Template is ready, use a sample template, or create template in designer. If we click on this, we will get some sample template already designed. We can use and we can quickly start. Otherwise, if template we are writing, like in this case, we are already having one template for creating a EC2 machine. Or one more way is there that is create template in designer. So once we will open this create template in designer, it will be like some kind of built-in ID where we can design this particular template here. You can see like this. So as of now, we don't want this also, because this is like first time we are using CloudFormation. So directly we will use our file. So here we will say, we can go to CloudFormation. Yes, create a stack. And I will say template is ready here. Now specify template. Where is that template? Miss Amazon S3 bucket. That template is already uploaded in the S3 bucket. So we can give that URL here. If this is, we want to upload the template from our local machine. So for the time being, we will select this option and we will say, yes, upload the template. So this is my template CF. So I will simply say create template. So we will go next here. We can give some name. We can see CloudFormation EC2 Instance creation. Some name we have given. Parameters are defined in your template and allow you to input custom values when you create a or update a template or stack. So at this point, we are not doing anything related to the parameters. So we'll simply say next. So basically this space will not come in this name. So let me remove this space from here. This is the naming convention. So we'll say next. Any text we want to add here? No, as of now, no text. Any permissions, or we have created some particular roles. We haven't created any role for this. So we are good here. Anything related to stack failure option? No, but only one option here by default it is selected, like rollback all stack resources. If some rollback is happening, whatever the stack is going to create, whatever resources it is going to create, so that will be rollback if some problem happened, if some image ID is not found, or some problem in our template. In that case, we haven't defined anything related to the stack policy, rollback configuration, notification option, stack creation options. We will not go into deep to these options as of now. We will simply say here next. Here we can review the basic configuration, like this is my template. I have uploaded this one and I haven't given any further information here. So we are good here. So we can simply say create stack. So let it create the stack. We can see it started, user initiated. We can just refresh it and see progress. We can see here EC2 instance creation is progress, resource creation initiated. So it is starting now further. So once this execution is completed, for us, one EC2 instance should be created, and we should be able to go into EC2 management console, and we will be able to see it. So just refresh it again. We'll see what is happening. So it is basically creation is in progress. We will wait for some time here. Once resources get created, we will be able to see here under resources section. We can see here it is going on one EC2 instance, and this is my resource ID. If I'll open this EC2 management console, we should be able to see one new EC2 instance here. So we can see here it's running. So this instance just now got created and it is initializing also. But we haven't created this resource manually. We use the CloudFormation template and template created it. We can see here create completed. So this is all the events we will be able to see what is happening based on our template. And if we see resources, this is the final resource we got here. All the resources, like suppose we are creating one S3 bucket also as part of this template, we will be able to see here. And we can see template. This is our template. This is like just creating a one EC2 instance. So if we go to this instance, we can see this instance is getting created and it is initializing. And meanwhile, we can see just now it got launched for 28. So latest we got the public IP also for this availability zone is whatever availability zone we are in, it is creating based on that. And if we see or we click on this instance, we will be able to get other basic information here. Type where we can see t2.micro because in YAML file we mentioned it. And image will be the same Linux one, that free tier one we are using here. So we can see it's a Linux platform actually, and image name is this one. So we already mentioned this information. So now we can see with the help of CloudFormation template, we didn't create a resource, but CloudFormation provisioned that resource for us. So that is like infrastructure as code. Now, if we want to create VPC, or we are having very deep infrastructure, cloud infrastructure, so we can configure that infrastructure with the help of a configuration file in JSON format or YAML format. So here this file is very simple as of now, but we can create it complex infrastructure with this file also. Like we can add more buckets here, we can add EC2 instance, and we can add security groups, so VPC, subnets, a lot of things we can just configure in the file. And then we can apply the same way this file to the CloudFormation, and CloudFormation will create a complete infrastructure for us. So once infrastructure is ready, we will able to see in the resources section of CloudFormation all the all the resources here, and events wise also we will able to track, okay, what is happening with that template, and here we will able to see the template. So that's it in this video. Thank you.